Where my dogs at? What's going on, YouTube world? It's Cruising Nation 3 coming at you again with another video. Welcome to the Dawg Cage, baby. Let's get into this. Brock Purdy is the future for the San Francisco 49ers. He is one of the best young up-and-coming quarterbacks in the game. Coming out of Iowa State. Undrafted almost. You might well say undrafted. Mr. Irrelevant has officially made himself irrelevant. He's done everything they've asked him to do and more. They needed him to get the job done the first playoff game after he started off shaky, drove him down to a game-winning drive. Well, to take the lead. This week right here, odds down 24-7. Didn't panic, didn't buckle like some quarterbacks. Had a little bit of luck on his side, but we all done had luck on our side. All of our teams done had luck on our side to win games. Brock Purdy is not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Tom Brady. He's not Joe Burrow. He's not Lamar Jackson. But what Brock Purdy is, y'all, is the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. And he does everything that they ask him to do. And right now he has his team going to the Super Bowl, playing against the defending champs and Patrick Mahomes, the GOAT of this generation. And we not going to give him no credit for it? When we give all these other quarterbacks credit, all these other quarterbacks praise? Quarterbacks get all the praise when they win and none of the blame when they lose, especially if you like them. But I'm a firm believer in quarterbacks get too much praise and too much blame. They can't do it by themselves. They never done it by themselves. Tom Brady get all the praise, all the adulations, but they forget about this lucky play. They forget about him throwing a pick and Julian Edelman bailing him out and catching the ball on his legs. That's what they forget. People don't want to talk about those things. We want to talk about guys going to their first playoff game. Remember, y'all, this Brock Purdy first year starting, full season. He came in halfway through last year. This is first full season starting in his first real playoff experience because last year he got hurt the first drive of the series last year. So this is first playoff game. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go back in time. Since we got a lot of numbers guys, a lot of geeks, a lot of people who done played football and done forgot from where they come from. See, I done played sports, basketball and football. I will never get on the internet and drive a narrative up any of y'all butts. I played the game at a high level, and I will not get on here and discredit the other guys that was put in place so that the team could succeed. Football, basketball, team sport. I'm not the narrative guy. I won't drive no narratives. But what I will come through with facts, and I will always say, would you rather live with the truth or would you rather die with the lie? See, a lot of people would rather die with the lie instead of live with the truth. But over here, we cutting it down the middle, baby. It's going down the middle, and right now, here we go. We got Ben Roethlisberger, y'all. Let's say his first two playoff games, Ben Roethlisberger, he gave you a 61.3 completion percentage. Oh, man, ain't too bad, man. Clean 60% of his balls. I think he threw for 407 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 picks in his first playoffs. I think that's what, 203 yards a game? So Ben Roethlisberger's 3 touchdowns, 5 picks in his first playoff games. Nobody questioned that. Nobody shoved a ram down your throat and called him a game manager. Nobody said he wasn't elite. Forgetting that this man in his second year, Brock Purdy. But hold on. Let's go to our GOAT. The GOAT of all GOATs. Mr. 7 from heaven. Tom, Patrick, Brady. Oh, let's go to his stats. And he won a Super Bowl. 72% completion percentage. Hey, man, 572 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 pick in 3 games. 1 touchdown, 1 3 pick in 3 games and won a Super Bowl. His first playoff run, what that is, 190 yards passing a game. But we want to sit up here and crucify Brock Purdy and act like, oh, well, he had some luck on his side. Name one Super Bowl, they have no luck on his side. Name one person going up in the ranks on their road to success, not having a luck on their side. Did you forget Eli Manning? The ball sitting at the top of the goddamn helmet. Oh, did they forget that? They forget that. They don't want to talk about that. Okay, we got one more person. The guy he going up against this week. His nemesis. The guy that gives Brock Purdy no chance of winning. The Super Bowl over. Patrick Mahomes about to win his third Super Bowl MVP, about to win his third Super Bowl. So guess what? Brock Purdy don't got a chance. He going against the God, the anointed one, the heavenly Father, the Son of Man, Patrick Mahomes. Did you know in Patrick Mahomes' first playoff run where he had a 98 quarterback rating? Woo! That was good, boy. That's why he the GOAT, y'all. That's why he the GOAT. But he had 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Well, that's 286, 573 yards passing. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. I think that's 286 yards a game. Hey, not shabby at that. But nobody questioned him. Brock Purdy had highs and lows during the season. He had peaks and valleys. He had ups and downs. That's what we want from our quarterbacks. The man only been in the league 2 years. 2. Started halfway through the season last year. Started this full season. He threw some bad balls. Did not have some good games this year. But at the end of the day, when the rubber needed to meet the road, Brock Purdy got on his legs. He put his team on his back. He was down 24-7. And what's disgusting and what I hate is that when Patrick Mahomes come down for 24-7, it's all cool. When Tom Brady comes back from 28-3, it's all cool. But when there's any other quarterback that we like, that we praise, that we glorify, when T-Law come back down 4 touchdowns after he threw 3 picks, nobody said nothing. But this man, Brock Purdy, come down for 24-7, and we want to praise everybody around him and not him. We want to blame his weapons. But when I tell y'all, no quarterback can do without their weapons, y'all still give all the quarterback the praise. No, the way y'all would have made it sound if Mahomes, Brady, Manning, any of these quarterbacks would have came back down for 24-7, I'm going to give Brock Purdy his glory because he deserved it. Because he made the plays he needed to make. If any of y'all watched any of that football game, he was throwing that ball in tight windows, guys draping on guys' backs, making throws, and when he needed to make runs, he made runs. Brock Purdy is the future for the San Francisco 49ers, and it's only his second year, and I'm going to give him the grace, I'm going to give him the glory that we give all these other quarterbacks because we give the guys that we like chances. We say, oh, they too young, they still got a chance. Oh, this they first time starter. So this Brock Purdy, y'all. And I'm not saying Brock Purdy no elite. I ain't saying he Brady. I ain't saying he Manning. But if you go back and look at every quarterback first playoff run, Brock Purdy numbers are as comparable as theirs. Brock Purdy first playoff for 2 games, 87 quarterback rating. I think 519 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. That's 259 a game passing. We got to give it up to Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy been doing his thing. Brock Purdy been leading his team. His team is behind him. Brock Purdy going to become prepared. He going to do what the coach asked him to do because every quarterback done been a game manager. This past week, the Kansas City Chiefs had 67 total yards in the second half. They had 17 points in the first half, then scored another point. What y'all think Pat Mahomes did? Pat Mahomes was throwing for 7 yards a attempt. 7 yards a play, that's dinking and dunking. Throwing screens. He threw the deep ball at the end of the game for 39 yards, and then he threw the corner route at early in the game. He made the 2 throws he probably needed to make. But don't act like he was out here just running and gunning and throwing the wheels off, blowing the wheels off the goddamn station. Patrick Mahomes managed the game. Him and Andy Reid got conservative towards that game. That's why they didn't score no points. They played the clock, and they played into this defense just like most teams should do. You play the clock in these games, you get points, and you lean on your defense, and you win as a team. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure y'all hit that notification button so you can be notified. Welcome to the Dawg Cage, baby. Where my dogs at?